Hello, whoops. Hello, and welcome to turn 6. Patala, yes, where was it? Okay, yeah, okay, good. Okay, research in evocation is completed. Right, yeah, we are continuing apace. So we've almost got level 3. That will give my casters some little things to fire during fights. I've already got Cold Bolt. And there's Cold Blast. Range 5, okay, maybe not. But certainly we'll have Arcane Probing. And some other stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. but I'll get Evocation up to 3. Then I want Conjuration at least to 3 for Apsaras. I want Alteration at least to 3 for Mist Form. And then I'll want to go quite deep into that. And then I want Construction at least to 4 for Greater Magic Items. And I can't remember what I wanted from the other two. Enchantment, Thaumaturgy. Not sure. Oh, Thaumaturgy, I want Communion stuff. Communion Mastery, Communion Slave. Yep. Lots to research. But we've got quite a bit of research. We've got 69 a turn already. And that's only going to ramp up once I start recruiting Naga instead of Yogi. But anyway. So we had a battle in Assad, or Davy. Probably don't need to watch that, because all of the fights at the Davy are pretty much the same. And, oh, I will check if she got a... no. I always like to check to make sure she hasn't got an affliction though. That really bums me out when that happens. And a battle in Dordania. Looks like we lost 1 Bandor and 1 elephant. That's always upsetting. Losing an elephant. But not too bad. So let's see how that went. I'll just fast forward. What usually happens is the elephants get too far ahead, because if I pause, they have a move of 18 squares a turn, which is like just way more than all of my melee units. Bandor are 9, Atavi are 10, elephants are 18, so they kind of run ahead and they get surrounded and... yeah. But besides that, we went okay, I suppose. Hopefully you can hear me over the sound of the elephant. Pretty fucking loud. Okay, we had another unexpected event, and it was an ancient treasure of 39 gold. Great. Well, you know, it's better than 39 bandits or something, which usually happens. Okay, so it looks like we found Ulm. Oh, and who is that? That's turquoise on yellow. Scoregraph. That is Archocephaly. I've got no idea what they do. I think they're an astral nation? I don't know. I know Ulm are like blacksmith, barbarian dudes. They like metal, they like steel, body armor and axes and crossbows and things. And I don't know about Pangaea. I think they're just forest people. They got like satyrs, and I saw centaurs last time, didn't I? So I don't know much about my neighbours. I don't know who would be the easiest to attack. I think Archocephaly is kind of weak on the early game, but it's going to depend whether or not he's got an awake pretender or something, which might help him out. Okay, so what am I doing? This is a throne. I could attack that with my pretender, but I don't want to get hit by a heavy cavalry charge and just crushed. Also, there's no candles in that province at the moment, so my pretender would be quite weak. So let's instead 70 enemy units in Lish. That is rough. Let's move my army and my pretender into Lish. as an aside, what did I get on this guy? Heroic ability. I got unequaled obesity. Oh, cool. He has more hit points and strength at the cost of some endurance. At the cost of some encumbrance. So he's a fat monkey. How funny. So... Okay, we'll attack this province. The army still looks fine. Nobody routed from the province, it doesn't look like. So let's put my pretender here. And the two of them can attack the Lish, so that should be fine. I've got a new army, haven't I, in Patala? Yes. So that's good. This will be set up the same way. God Commander at the front. No orders for the block of melee units right behind, and then the archers can also be behind them. With fire closest, I suppose. Or fire and keep distance closest. And my Nagaraja can... Vine Arrow seems good. Range 25. What's Slime like? Let's do some Vine Arrows. And some Slime, because I've never seen that spell. And then you can do whatever. Just so I can see what these spells are like. This province, Fircliffe, is militia's heavy cavalries and the light cavalries. That actually sounds kind of difficult because of all the cavalry. But I think it should be okay. I think it should be fine. Let's move this guy back. Oh no, I can't, can I? Range of spells. Must remember spells have a range. Let's put him back a little bit. I'll put him back behind these guys. Yeah. We can attack that province. Now, the other thing I want is I want to be able to build a fort next turn. If I just check... Yeah, the cheapest fort I can build is £1,000 of gold, so... I've got 622 in the treasury and an upkeep of 102. Which means I've got 520 gold plus my income of 686. Which is about 1,206, I think. So I can spend 206 gold this turn. So... let's just get another Yogi. Just to stay cheap. Hopefully this will be the last turn I recruit Yogis in my cap, because I want to start recruiting Nagas instead. Naginis and Nagarishis, which are extremely good spellcasters, it looks like. Way better than Yogis. So this will hopefully be the last Yogi I recruit, but I just need to save the gold. In this province I'll get a commander, so that he can build the actual fort next turn, and that is all the gold I really want to spend. I'll put some province defense up as well. What am I at now? I've spent 60 plus... I spent 60 plus 40. I spent 100 gold, and I could spend another 106. So let's put that up a little bit. Put this up to 5 because it's important, and 5 PD is going to do a whole lot more than 3 PD. No, it's not, is it? Let's put that back down to 3. Okay, that'll do. I've got my scout down here. He can stay there because that's the only... Pangaea must attack that province next, right? I think some of his units are stealthy, so I won't be able to see what is actually in Fazdir. I'd like to keep an eye on his army. Speaking of scouts, can I recruit any more scouts? Let's see. I can recruit normal stuff here. I can recruit... Scouts, okay. 25 gold. I think I can swing that. Yes, I'll still have more than 1,000 gold. Okay. You can stay there. And that's everything. So, I'll attack Lish, and then maybe I can attack the throne afterwards. And if this army survives, then they can go anywhere, really. Packwoods or White Waste. I'm not doing too bad on expansion, it's early autumn. So I think that's it for the turn. I'll give my commander a name. He can be Whimsy and Caprice. That's it, I think. Cool. Yep. And I'll see you on turn 7. Thanks for watching. Hello. Turn 7. I am extremely tired, so I might not be on the ball right now, but I'll try to be. So, Harvey Notbird claimed the Throne of Flames in the name of Eurydice. I don't remember who this is. I'll have to check the, Actually, I think I can check this somewhere here, can't I? What button is it? F4? Yes. Red on grey, is that? Graphs. Red on grey. Raga, okay. So Raga claimed the throne. I have no idea where Raga is though, so that's not all that interesting to me. What else happened? Battle in Fircliffe. Okay, Fircliffe is our new army. And... oh dear. I lost both of my elephants and some of my Bandar warriors. Yeesh. Let's see how this went. I don't think I'm scripting these correctly. I could probably do it better. Because I shouldn't just be losing... okay. Alright. So... elephants kill cavalry pretty easily, but the cavalry charge hit my elephant and killed it pretty easily, so... alright. I guess what I should be doing is putting the elephants in their own squad and putting it further back. And letting them run out the outside, maybe attack rear or something. The risk of that is that you don't want the elephants to rout, but then again I only have like 2 elephants, so maybe it's not... I guess it's too late now. I guess it's something to think about if I play Patala again, sort of scripting my elephants differently, because I'm clearly just wasting them. How about Lish? Lish, I also lost an elephant. And I lost half my Bandar warriors. God. I'm pretty bad at scripting, I think. But this battle had my Pretender, of course, so I wasn't too worried about its outcome. Just wish I hadn't lost so many units. Yeah. Okay, well let's see where that... oh, an unexpected event. A local wizard has been lynched. Turning a peasant into a frog. I got 3 fire gems and an astral pearl. Well, that's nice, you know. Money for nothing. Right. So, upside of losing all those elephants is my upkeep was reduced dramatically to just 75. So I've got a full 1,214 gold in my treasury. So I said I was going to build a fort, so let's build a castle. And that's going to take 6 months, which is a long time. Meanwhile, oh, I found a library here. Recruitment of Sage. Sage. Astral 1 and 15 research. That's interesting. It might be worth putting a lab there and recruiting them. Because I'm going to have a fort in Dordania, so I could just move them right across and stick them in the fort. Okay, so this army doesn't look too bad because my pretender is with them. So let's still attack the throne. Heavy infantries and heavy cavalries. Hopefully the heavy cavalries will just hit my Bandar and not my pretender. And then my pretender can clean up. That's how I want that to go. Shouldn't be too bad. I think it's got between 20 and 40 units. That's what it's looked like so far. So we'll try that. This army, I'm going to have to pull back, I think. Which is unfortunate. But what can you do? My scout can... I'd like to scout I've spoken to Pangaea's player between now and the previous turn. And the sense I get from Pangaea's player, whose name is Angry Lobster, I believe. Sense I got is that he's kind of a passive player, and I think he'd rather be left alone more than anything. So I'm not too frightened of being attacked by Pangaea. He mentioned that Man is somewhere to his southwest, I believe, with a dragon, and Ulm is here, and somewhere even further down here is Lemuria. So I can only assume that Ulm and Man are going to get dragged into fighting Lemuria, because you can't really ignore Lemuria, because they just start pushing their horrible dominion and flooding you with free-spawn ghosts. So I don't know. I haven't spoken to Ulm or Archocephaly though, so I don't know what their deal is yet. But Pangaea seems safe. I'm not as worried about Pangaea anymore. So I'll move my scout over to Ulm. See how he's doing. I want to recruit another scout as well. Let's move this one towards Arco. Let's recruit another scout. I'm going to recruit one crossbowman in this province. Don't ask. Because I'm building a fort here, I want it to be well defended, and I like crossbows, so it can have one crossbowman. That makes sense, come on. That leaves me with... I still don't have a lot of gold. So I need units to reinforce that other army. So another Yogi, god damn it. Let's get some more Bandar. And with our remaining gold, let's put this up to 3 and this up to 2. So that's all I can do. So hopefully I'll get the throne next turn. Then that frees up my pretender to start moving east towards Packwoods. So that'll be a thing. And I guess that's it for this turn. And I'll check some other stuff out next turn. Yep. Okay. How's my research? That's one thing that's still not quite level 3. I don't usually recruit nothing but yogis. Usually I've got a lot more Naga mages by now. When I was doing test games offline, so this is kind of weird for me. My research is going to be falling behind because of it. Because, I mean, in the case of the Nagini have a full, like, twice as much research as the yogis do. So if I'd been recruiting them, I would have been twice as far ahead on my research. But oh well. We'll deal with that going forward. At least I'll have a new fort up fairly soon. See you on turn 8. Hello and welcome to turn 8. Let's see how we did. Okay, we had 2 battles in Vena. This is a good start, isn't it? Right. Okay, so this was the Throne Province. Right. It looks like we did take it, and it looks like my pretender did not get an affliction, so far so good. We took it with a huge number of casualties, which I didn't expect, actually. So let's watch that and see what happened. pretty sure it's just going to be cavalry stuff, isn't it? Let's see. Yep. Let's fast forward. So does everyone just rout at this point? Oh, I'm losing a lot of archers. Okay, but my pretender kills the commander, it looks like, and then that's it. And I rout too. Who's this? Guy with a limp. Okay. So... that wasn't great, I guess. I lost all of my Bandar warriors, half of my infantry, a quarter of my archers, of my Atavi archers, and a quarter of my Mokata archers. And then I fought Ulm, with no casualties, so that's good. Actually, that's really good. Looks like this is just my pretender showing them who's boss. Wow, they routed very quickly. What's their morale? It's currently 8. Currently 9. I guess they only have basic morale, 10 or 11 or something, and my pretender just happened to frighten them. Now we have an unexpected event has occurred in Zoglia. An Etin and his brother are eating commoners and sheep. The garrison commander has decided to rid the land of their evil. Oh, have I just lost the province? To neutrals? Has that just happened, really? Etin, let's see. Holy moly! So these guys have very little defense. They are size 6. They have 80 hit points and they hit for 33 damage. That's crazy. They move 13 squares a turn. Okay, so I guess anyone they hit just dies. Looks like they only get 1 attack per turn though. So they can kill 2 units per turn between them. And I just have to beat through 80 hit points. Where is that? Zoglia. It's in my cap circle, that's fantastic. And this throne is in Ulm's cap circle. No wonder he tried to take it. Oh god, what do I do now? Okay. So this army is wiped. Units retreated here, looks like here as well. That's not adjacent, is it? No. There's a throne in this province, the High Throne. I'm going to pause this video very, very quickly. Bear with me. I'll be right back. Okay. So I just spoke to Ulm's player. Ulm is being played by someone named Birdman. Bird with a Y. Ulm would like me to cede Venna to them, which is fair enough because it is in the cap circle. So I've said they can do that. It's quite a good province though, looking at it. It gives me 97 income per turn, which is pretty high. That might actually be... let's see, where's income? Income. Yeah, with the exception of Glimmering Fields, that's actually the highest value province I have, so it's kind of... I don't really want to give it to them, but I kind of want to keep Ulm happy, because if Pangaea and Ulm are happy, I don't have to worry about my southern border at all. And I've heard that Ulm is currently fighting Lemuria, who is somewhere around here. So if these guys all just concern themselves with whatever, that will allow me to sort of cap these neutral provinces to the north, and then maybe look at invading Archacephaly. So I'm going to give Ulm this province. He said he'll pay me 100 gold for it, which is fine. I said let me keep it for a few turns, and he seemed agreeable to that. So I'm not going to be claiming this throne. I'm gonna have to pull my pretender back. How far can I bring her? I can bring her all the way to my cap. And my profit army can move here just to scoop up these units. That leaves... I've got this other army. I think this should be able to take out those Ettins. Maybe. Let's give it a try. It's only 2 units. They're gonna kill one of my Bandar every turn, but I should be able to kill them, surely. Let's try it. I think that'll be fine. I'm going to change this to fire as well. I really didn't like the way they behaved with fire and keep distance. So let's try taking that province back. Let's bring our pretender back to the cap and figure out what to do with her. Be nice to send her to attack Packwoods. Let's put province defense in every province except Vienna. Okay, they all have it. That's good. Dardania is still building a fort. I've got a scout here. Let's move the scout into this adjacent province that's... because I want to make sure nobody attacks this province before the fort is built. Do I have any other commanders? Yeah, I've got scouts down here. Let's keep the scout around Ulm, because I want to keep an eye on Ulm. And beyond. I know Man is down here somewhere, Lemura is down here somewhere. I'd like to know. Let's recruit another scout. Let's put this on repeat now. I think I can support that. And that's all the commanders I have to move. As for recruitment, I'm going to go for a Nagini now. And let's recruit in 10s. I can get 10 Bandar warriors. What kind of archers do I want? Morale 9, precision 10. Morale 12, precision 9. Morale 12, precision... I think I'd favour morale over precision, honestly. Okay. Let's get 10 Bandar warriors and 10 light Bandar archers. And a Nagini. And that gives us 158 gold to play with. I'd quite like to reinforce this province. Let's get 3 more crossbowmen, because I like crossbowmen. Let's put the PD up to 10. And then next time we can think about... because I really want to start expanding north east while these provinces are still neutral. Because I assume that in this area there's going to be another player who's going to be taking these provinces soon, especially since I can see black candles now. So I need to snap up these neutral provinces while they're still neutral. But that's it for this turn, I think. God, those Ettins are annoying. How's my research? That's what I should check. Okay, evocation will be level 3 next turn. And then the question becomes, what do I want to do next? I think I want to get construction next. Which is kind of greedy. I should probably start getting up conjuration now for some better units. But I'm kind of a greedy player. That's what I've kind of noticed. So let's go up construction, get some gear for my pretender, and some path boosters for later. And I'll leave the turn there. I think things are going to get interesting quite quickly, I think. And next turn I'll probably try to just speak to a few more players and get a better sense of what's going on in the world. So I'll do a bit of a diplomacy update as well. But I'll leave it there. And I'll see you on turn 9. Thank you for watching. Turn 9. Let's see. So we're now in winter. A messenger has arrived from Ulm. You're now holding a province directly in my cap circle, yes. Okay. So, I assume that this message was sent before he spoke to me in IRC. It's a bit standoffish, but I suppose I did kill his army. Well, a couple of units from his army, so shouldn't be too surprised. But yeah, I've agreed to give him the province. He can take it next turn if he wants it. And he's going to send me 100 gold, which it's probably worth a lot more than that. Because it's going to generate 94 a turn at least. But, oh, from the looks of things, Ulm is not doing very well. Does he really only have 4 provinces, I wonder? Plus his cap. Maybe a 5th here. This, I assume, is Lemuria. Yeah, poor Ulm. Right then. I have a sneaking suspicion that Ulm is going to fall very quickly, and then I'm going to have to fight Lemuria rather than Arco. Still a lot of neutral provinces here, though. Strange. Let's see. Research and evocation is completed. So that lets me site search remotely now for Astral. I kind of had a change of heart as well. I don't think I should get construction. It's really tempting, but maybe I should get Conjuration next, just so that I can start summoning Apsaras, just so I've got something to do back at home. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I need everything at some point, so it's not... Apsaras might be more useful. Because they give me a troop that I can summon rather than recruit. Battle in Zoglia. Okay, this was the Ettins. Okay, good. I'm glad that I killed them easily. I thought I should be able to, but... Let's see how it went. 3 damage. Slime. So Vine Arrow did nothing. Slime did something. It put a green thing on the battlefield. Whatever. An unexpected event in Ragdan. A powerful wizard was hung at the gallows. Below his dangling feet, magical gems have formed. Let's see what that... We have a gallows here. Generates 1 death gem per turn. Well, that's nice, isn't it? For free. I'll take it. Okay, let's go through our commanders, see what we've got to do. We got this army here. I don't think I can take out 50 barbarians. I suppose I could try. Let's go back to Patala. Let's just reinforce all our armies. I've got my prophet, who is picking up stray troops as well. So he can do that. I think there were more here, right? Yeah, a lot more here. He can pick up those units. We've got another scout. Let's send him up to Arco as well. And then I'll move that one east towards these neutral provinces, I think. Actually, let's move him towards Fircliffe and then north into Lost Canyon Range. This scout here has found Arco's cap. That's fine. This scout is in Ulmish territory. So is this one. Let's try and find Man, and then try and find Lemuria's capital, I suppose. My prophet... could probably take this province. So let's move her to Fircliffe. Can I go straight to... no. Actually, is there a unit here? There's 1 monkey in this province, so let's pick up that 1 unit and then take it into Packwoods. And this is the Nagini I recruited. I think I'm going to have her walk over to Dardania to build a lab. So let's take the long way, and we can site search on the way. How long does that have left to build? 4 months. So, move search is 2, move search is 2. So I'll arrive a bit late. That's okay. Any more commanders? No. So let's recruit another Nagini. This one can research. Let's recruit 10 Bandar warriors, 10 light archers, and 8 Bandar warriors, and 4 Atavi archers. That's quite a big... When Whimsy gets back to Patala, if I merge all of these units, that's going to be quite a large force. So hopefully that can start capping some other provinces without too much trouble. Next thing I want to do is start site searching. So let's cast Arcane Probing. Yes. Let's cast that every month. And that should be everything for this turn. I didn't cap any provinces, did I? Oh, I took Zoglia back, that's right. Let's get 3 defenders there. Let's put the Lish up to 3. Everything's on 3 now, so that's nice. Bit of a boring turn, that one, but... We'll start moving northeast soon. And then we'll start capping more provinces. And at that point, we'll either decide whether we have to fight Lemuria, or we can invade Arco. Also, let's send a message to Arco. Let's just say hello. Because I haven't seen his player on IRC. Actually, let's literally say hello. Hello! I hope you are happy with our small border. I have no interest in pushing it. Actually, let's not say that, because I do have an interest in pushing it, just not immediately. Let's just send that, that's fine. Just to open up a dialogue. And I guess that's it? I've got 52 gold. Let's recruit a crossbowman. Or 3. How many have I got there now? 4. Yeah, I'll have 7 next turn. Excellent. End of turn. And I'll see you next time. Hello. Turn 10. Let's see. So... Okay, we've got a lot of battles to watch. That's interesting, because we didn't attack anyone. So research and conjuration is completed. Let's see. So I want to get that up to 3 for Apsaras. And it will also let my my casters and my pretender cast summon Earth Power as well, which is good. And it looks like there's a lot of spells at level 3 actually, so I'll have to look up what some of these do. Are Bug Beasts good? Are Sea Lions good? Are Cave Cows good? I have no idea. I know Summon Lesser Water Elemental is pretty decent in battle, and our Naga will be able to cast that. So there's that. So let's keep going at Conjuration. And we cast Arcane Probing and found nothing, but that's okay. As for combat reports, okay, this is Lemuria attacking Ulm. Where's this? And it looks like Ulm repelled them. And then we have Ulm attacking Lemuria, and it looks like Ulm conquered them. So Ulm might still be in this. Let's have a look. It looks like Ulm... This was a really costly defense for them. So let's watch this just to get a sense of what these guys do. Because I'm not sure. Okay, so this looks like a commander. Lima Acolyte. We've got Fear, they're cold resistant. That's good to know. Because I've got a lot of water magic, so later on I'm going to be casting things like Falling Frost, I think it's called. Which isn't going to be very useful against cold resistant. I think a lot of undead are cold resistant, actually. They're ethereal, stealthy, oh that's interesting. And who's this guy? Wow. That guy is beastly. 33 hit points, 22 protection, 18 defense, 17 magic resist. He's got Valor. I'm not sure if that's useful for undead. Death Curse. He moves 30 squares a turn. Is that normal for mounted units, maybe? I'm not... My elephants are only 18. That's incredibly quick. And then we've got Spectral Standard. Oh gosh. Lots of ghosts and shades. Steel Strength. Okay, and Alm's got rangers with crossbows and infantry. And a lot of wolves. So let's watch this. So this is a costly battle for Alm, but still a victory. I'd be astonished if this commander down here actually died. He's so tanky. Especially since he's attacking crossbowmen at the moment, which I can't imagine are going to be very effective against him. Lots of banishment spam. Ah, the Prophet. It's one other person casting banishment. I'm not sure who that is though. Oh. Alfred the Black Priest. What is that? Cool. Yeah, this is a long fight. This is... Wow, look at that commander move. Just zips across the battlefield. Okay. So... The thing about unit losses like this is they don't really bother Lemuria that much. Commander's losses probably would, but units just spring out of the ground for Lemuria. This looks like a less interesting fight. A lot of units though. Mordok casts Unholy Power. He summons Long Dead. Looks like Lemuria's been recruiting crossbowmen. I approve. Okay, that's not going to be very interesting. So Ulma are they're pushing in, even if they are sustaining heavy losses. Okay. So let's move our scouts. I'm not sure where Ulm will move next. Either Silverhammer or Bergamum. Let's see. That's a cap circle province. I imagine he'll go for that. But this one has a temple, so I imagine he'll go for that afterwards. But I'll move my scout, Silverham. This scout can move second forest. Okay, so we got Whimsy all the way back in base. We've got a significant number of units now. Let's see if we can line formation these guys in the front. They take a bit of a morale hit. They've got 14 morale, so that's not terrible. And these can line right behind them. Hopefully they can just walk straight into armies now. You can move there. We'll go up to Lost Canyon range next turn. And head towards Arco. I can see we've got Agartha over here. So I'll probably send a message to Agartha. Now that, because I knew there'd be someone over here. There had to be. So hopefully we can start capping provinces in this area before Agartha or Arco do. Our Pretender can pick up this guy. He can... hold an attack. She can attack this province, I think was the one I wanted, wasn't it? Militias and heavy infantry, that should be a fine. And this unit was going to site search. This unit was picking up units. So let's do that. It doesn't matter where I put them, but I'm going to put them in the correct places anyway. And move here. You can build a temple next turn, if I've got the gold for it. And my scout is hanging around Arco, who is... Why can't I see unit reports on that? I thought I'd be able to. Let's move our scout in and hope he doesn't die. We've got another scout here, though, coming behind. And another one here. Which... yeah, I can move to White Waste. And that's all of my commanders. So... everything else looks fine. I agreed that Ulm could take Vienna this turn. So I need to start capping provinces again to keep my income up. Let's just check that one more time. Everything's got province events, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So let's recruit another Nagini, and 10 more Bandar, and 10 more Bandar archers. And that'll do, because I'll stockpile a little bit of gold. And recruit a couple more crossbowmen here. And that should be fine. Research proceeding. Yep. Gonna cast Arcane Probing again, and hopefully next time I'll find a magic site. And maybe Citra Maya will find a magic site as well. I think mountain provinces have a slightly higher chance of earth sites, so she might find something. But anyway, that's the turn. I think I'll also send a message to Agartha, because I couldn't find this guy on IRC, saying hello. And only hello. That's fine. That's a pleasant greeting. That's, you know. And I'll see you on turn 11.